Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right. I don't really have an official title for this video, okay? But, I'm driving right now, so I'm probably not going to pull up any scriptures. All right. I'm just going to, speak in the spirit. But, I'm going to pretty much talk about why a lot of these women are single out here, man, because I'm pretty sure you see it just like I see it. Just, it's a whole bunch of videos online where women are getting online, complaining about, why am I single? Why am I single? And then they'll get on the camera and break down all of her accolades, right? She started talking about her credit score. You know what I'm saying? She started talking about her degrees and shit. You know what I'm saying? And, a lot of these women want to wonder why they single. Okay? The majority of you women are single. The reason why you're single is because you're too damn masculine. Okay? And being masculine doesn't necessarily mean that you got to walk around, right, with broad shoulders and play football as a female, okay, and just be overly manly. All right? You have a masculine mentality, okay? Just the simple fact that the first thing that you do is mention all of your accomplishments, right, as a reason of why I don't deserve to be single, okay? That's masculine, because you know what? Men don't want to hear that. Don't no man want to hear that shit. And I'm just being honest. Don't no man care about that, man. I always say, a woman's accomplishments, like her degrees and all that shit, the only motherfuckers who care about that is her mama, and her homegirls. Them is the only people that care about that, man. Men don't care about that, man. Okay, we care about what the woman can do for us. And you women that's jumping online complaining about why you're still single, I don't ever hear any of y'all talk about what you would do for the man. All you talk about is, why am I single? Well, why don't you start listing some things that you could do for men? All right, outside of the surface shit. I heard one woman say, I got a big booty, right? Okay, you got a big booty. How many women in 2026 got fat asses? It's everywhere, man. Okay? But you don't really hear too many women say things like, just something simple as, well, if my man is down on his luck and he needs somewhere to stay, he can stay with me. I got my own place, right? Because it happens. It's men, okay? Even niggas who got money. Sometimes we fall on hard times, man. All right? And you supposed to be there, okay, to lift the man up, to be in his corner. All right? I don't ever hear those type of things, right? A woman might say, oh, well, I know how to cook. Okay? You should know how to cook, right? I'm not giving you women any more credit because you know how to cook. You're a grown adult. You should know how to cook. That's a skill that really every adult should know. Okay? Men want to hear the intricate things about how you can be a benefit to his life. Okay? You see? You women got it all wrong. You've had the feminist mentality for so long, you don't even know what men want anymore. You have no idea what men want. You don't know why men do the things that they do. You don't understand men. Okay? And that was supposed to be your mama's job. When you were a little girl, a lot of you women, you were supposed to see your mama, take care of your father, right? And you were supposed to see your mama cater to your father and be a supportive anchor to your father. But a lot of you women, you never seen that. You grew up watching your mama, right, bring in different dudes in front of your face. Your mama cussing out your father back and forth to court to try to get custody of you. Your mama didn't give you a good example of what it means to support a man. So now y'all, some of you women, you're in your adult age, okay? And yeah, you're accomplished in this world, but you don't got the ultimate thing that makes a woman fulfilled, which is a man, right? A husband and kids, if she could have them. You don't got that, right? You just got a bunch of paperwork that says that you're qualified for whatever, okay? And guess what? You got all that paperwork and all of them accomplishments, but then the job market is about to fail. The economy is about to tip over. So all of that shit, you did all of that for nothing, right? And you still ain't got no man because you never learned what men want, okay? That's why a lot of you women are single. You don't know men. You don't understand men. A lot of you women, since you were in elementary school, you've been propped up, right? You've always had it your way. Everybody catered to you. So now, you know what I mean? You a grown adult woman, and that's all you know. You're still that little girl on the playground. You don't want to bite. You don't want to bite your pride, right? Hey, a lot of these women haven't even got to the level to where they go shoot they shot at a man that they like. And if a woman sees a man in public, these women are still struggling with seeing a man that they like and going over there and go talk to him and go shooting a shot. A lot of you women, you want a man, but then you think that something like that is just beneath you. No, I could never do that. I could never pay for a man on the first date. You women don't understand. If you really wanted a man, okay, why don't you do what men like? Shit, I wish a woman would. I go out on a first date with a woman and she says, don't even worry about it. I got it. I'm going to pay for us to go on a date. What? Come on, man. Hey, look, if a woman did that for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be thinking about the future. You see? You women got to be doing things that make men think about the future, man. Okay? And stop thinking with your hypersexual mind. Because a lot of you women got that hypersexual mind because you've been in Babylon and you think the only way to satisfy a man is just give him some sex, right? Have a big booty and cook. And a lot of y'all don't even cook often. So we're not going to sit here and act like you women are just chefs in the kitchen. A lot of y'all women don't even cook often. So if you don't cook often for yourself, right? How I know that when you get with me, that you're going to be cooking for me frequently. You see? You women don't possess the skills, man. And I'm sorry, but a lot of you women are meant to die alone. Like Kevin Samuels used to say. A lot of y'all are meant to die alone, man. Okay? This is why we need the kingdom of heaven. This is why we need our Lord and Savior Yahushua to restore things. Okay? Because in the kingdom, every Israelite woman is going to have a husband. But on this side, unfortunately, a lot of y'all are casualties of war. And a lot of y'all ain't going to get no man. And I got to tell y'all the raw, bitter truth. Because ain't nobody telling y'all that. You know what I mean? Everybody's still trying to leave hope alive. No, a lot of y'all are too far behind. You're too far behind. You're too masculine. You're 35, right? You've been in and out of all types of different relationships. You got tattoos going down your arm. Okay? And I know it's probably some women that's listening to this and they like, but what about the men? What about the men? See, if you thinking like that, what about the men and what do men do? That's why you ain't got no man. Okay? You too busy too busy trying to compete. You are not designed to compete with us. Okay? You're not supposed to be trying to compete with us. All right? You're supposed to be trying to assist us. Okay? Not compete. All right? And that's the problem that a lot of you women got. That's why you went to go get them degrees. That's why you did all of that. You got all of them accomplishments, okay, to compete with men. So that way, when you get to a certain status, okay, well, a man can't never say I can't do it. But look at you. You're alone. You're on TikTok crying. You're going on dates with niggas, and niggas is pumping and dumping you. Niggas is having one night stands with you, and you just can't figure out why no man wants to stay. Niggas don't want to stay because you're masculine and you don't cater to men. You don't know how to cater to us. You don't know what we like. Right? A lot of you women got, because of all the niggas you dealt with, you have a negative narrative about men, right? A negative narrative about men. And a lot of y'all got that argumentative demon on you, right? Even you women, that's, you know what I mean? Okay. You got to give some, a little bit of credit to these women that's coming out on these videos and being like, yeah, I'm tired of being single. I just want a man. And why am I single? Yeah, you give a little credit to them because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? She is acknowledging that she needs a man. But then on the other hand, it's like, but you single for a reason. And more than likely, you're a problem. Okay? Okay? Because you don't understand men. You get frustrated at a man's nature. A man wanting to have multiple women. You get frustrated. A man not wanting to talk all day. Not wanting to give you attention all day. You get frustrated. Right? You don't understand men. Okay? And unfortunately, a lot of y'all you're not going to get a man on this side. You're going to have to die alone. And you got to try it again in the next life. And I'm sorry, okay? But that's just how it's going to be, okay? You did it to yourself, all right? Did nobody tell you, okay, to be, having hoe phases and all that shit? Listening to your mama, listening to your sad-ass homegirls. And then you wait, and then you grow up, and you realize, damn, none of it was worth it. They all lied to me. Well, you shot yourself in the foot. You too far gone. Niggas can see that. Don't think that men can't see that hoe shit on you. We can see it. We can see that you're argumentative, right? Because a lot of you women think that the way to get in now is be fake feminine. If I could fake my femininity. No, you ain't gonna be able to fake it with a real man. We can see through you. All right? You have not done the work. And the fact that you women are still the fact that women are on whatchamacallit, you're on the internet, okay, asking why, it shows that you haven't done the work. You haven't acknowledged that you're the problem. A lot of you women need to read Titus, the 2nd chapter. Okay, let me see if I can get it, man. Because actually, the age women likewise, and I'm going to shut this out. Women guide the house, right? Hang on. Oh, man. Okay, 1 Timothy 5:14. Let me see if we can start up a little bit. 1 Timothy 5 and verse 10. All right, it says, well reported of for good works. Right, a lot of you women don't have a good reputation. You want a man now, but when you were young, you was a hoe. Right? Or not too long ago, you was in your hoe phase. You was going to nightclubs. You was going to bars and shit. All of that shit remains in your spirit. Okay? And it keeps the real men away from you. You don't have a good report. It says, if she have brought up children, if she have lodged strangers, if she has washed the saints' feet, if she have relieved the afflicted, if she have diligently followed every good work, but the younger widows refused. For when they begun to wax wanton against a Mashiach, they will marry, having damnation because they have cast off their first faith. And withal, they learn to be idle. You see, idle, lazy. Okay, a lot of you women are lazy. You don't want to fulfill your duties. Yeah, you'll play feminine to get with the nigga that you want, but you don't want to really fulfill your duties, though. Okay, for the long term. All right, you're idle. It says wandering about from house to house. Yeah, a lot of you women, you've been on trips. You've been doing all types of shit. Niggas go on you women's Instagram. You be wondering, oh, why am I single? A nigga go on your Instagram and he see you took all these trips and you at all these parties. Yeah, I mean, that's good for hanging out. But ain't no nigga trying to, you know, have kids with that and start a family with that. You don't know how to sit the fuck down. Okay? You don't know how to sit your ass down. All right? It says, and not only idle, but tattlers also and busybodies, speaking things which they ought not, full of drama. I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. You see that? You're supposed to marry, guide the house. That is your duty. Your duty is not to run out here and be the career woman and be Wonder Woman out here. You were supposed to, at a young age, right, have children, all right, be happily married, okay, and guide the house. That was your duty. But you traded that in, okay, because you fed into the feminism propaganda. Unfortunately, that comes at a cost. And the cost is that most of you women ain't gonna get no man. I'm sorry. All right? You're out of luck. Okay? So I just wanted to make this video, right? Because you see a lot of videos online about, women asking, why am I single? Why am I single? Well, those are the reasons. Okay? You don't understand men. You don't know what men want. You spent your whole life niggas chasing you. You've never had to chase a man. All right? Maybe you women should start chasing men. Right? Throw your pride, all right, in the closet, all right, and start chasing men. Okay? Shalom, shalom.